In this chapter we are going to discuss a very simple process, on how to enter and run programs in Python. We're gonna do it in this lesson for Windows environment, and it's a very short lesson just to demonstrate exactly what you have to do to type in a Python program and get it to run. We haven't learned much Python program yet. We haven't learned any Python programming. So we're going to keep it simple. We're going to do the classic Hello World program. So this program is going to display the phrase Hello World to the screen. So the first thing you need to do is bring up a command prompt window. I'll be doing all my work in the command prompt. So if you're not comfortable with that, spend a little bit extra time learning to get comfortable with the command prompt. So when you open a command prompt window, it'll take you to your user's username subdirectory. I've already changed directories to documents. Let me go back and show you what that looks like. This in case you never seen it before. So, when you open up a command prompt window in Windows, you see this. Then you type cd documents to take you to your documents folder. I'm showing you that because I'm going to show you in a minute how to write Python programs from inside this directory. We're actually going to create another directory. First we're gonna see how to do it from the Python directory. So we're gonna change to Python. So, you type cd \python 30 and that'll takes you to the Python 30 subdirectory. So we clear the screen. We're gonna type notepad++ helloworld.py. It's very important that you add the .py extension because that's how the Python interpreter knows that the file you're trying to load and run is a Python program. It's by having that .py extension. So enter that and that will bring up this window. I already have it here, so I'm going to erase it and write it again, although that's really not the point of this lesson. We'll be learning all about these commands later. So we want to print Hello World to the screen. So we type print, open parenthesis. Print is a function that requires parentheses. Then we can either use a double quote or single quote. We'll use double quotes this time. And then so we surround the phrase Hello World in quotes. And then add a second parenthesis to close the print function argument. And that's it. That's the whole program. So click Save. Then it'll ask you to save, then click Yes or Save, and that takes us back to the command prompt window. We can type Python helloworld.py. And that will display Hello World on the screen, or because the operating system recognizes .py extensions as Python programs, you can just type helloworld.py and it will automatically run the Python interpreter. So that's how you run a program or script from the command line. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it. Let's go back to your documents folder. So type cd \users \your username \documents, and then we're going to create a subdirectory. Mine already exists, but just type in md python, then you can change it into the Python directory. Now, you have a subdirectory for your Python programs in your documents folder, which is often a handy place to keep everything. You now have a backup program that looks in your documents folder to back things up for whatever reason. This is convenient to have programs like this in your documents folder. So now we can go through the same process again. And again, I've already done it, so here's my program. Don't need a semicolon. Then click Save. And then once again, helloworld.py, and we can do that because the Python subdirectory linked to the interpreter is in our system path. If I type the path statement right here, you'll see c \python 30, c \python 27, Oh, I also have older Python subdirectory in my path, and that's how I can find it. You can also type longway python hello world.py. You get the same result. So in a nutshell, that's how you enter and run programs in Python. We'll be doing this quite a bit more throughout the course. So you get very familiar with it, but it's always nice to see at the beginning exactly how to get a program running. So I'm showing you how to do it from the Python subdirectory and by creating a Python directory in your documents folder. Either way is fine with me. I will probably work now from this user's Win10 documents Python directory. Just so I can keep all my scripts in one easy to find place. That wraps up this lesson. I'll see you in the next lesson. We're going to learn how to run Python programs on a Macintosh. So the first thing you need to do is open up a terminal window. You can get to the terminal program from Utilities folder. The first thing we're gonna do is work with the interactive shell. So to get to the interactive shell, we just type Python. That opens a shell. Now let's run a quick command. Print, hello world. It's actually a function. And there's hello world. So now let's exit the shell. Let's see how to enter a programs using the Nano editor. So type nano followed by the name of your program. In this case it's going to be hello.py. Now type in the program. Print, hello world. Now type or press Ctrl+X. And then Y to save. As we wanted it, so just hit enter. Now type Python and the name of the file, python hello.py. And that runs the program. Let's open it up again and make a little change. Let's add a little more code this time. We're gonna write a for loop that displays hello world 10 times. Print, hello, world. For I in range, 1,11. Print, hello, world. So we'll finish typing in print hello world. Then save in the same manner that we did before. Now run it again. And you'll see that works just fine. I'll be showing you mostly at lessons on the Windows machine, but this is how you're going to do it if you use a Macintosh. With that, we've completed this lesson.